girl Bubbly B, and I'm back with another video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for tuning in, and if you're a regular, thank you for supporting my content. So in this story time, I'm going to talk about a situation that a cousin of mine unfortunately found herself in. The title of this video is Beware of Your Cycle. So my cousin is an outgoing person. She loves to play, like motho o rata ho dlala. Each and every time when I would go to her place, to her house, I would normally find her playing, like o rata ho dlala. She's also accommodative, like motho o ke motho le batho. Like since she was a youngin, motho o, since he rata ho ba ka like di group and all that. So when she got to primary, she became friends with this other girl. Like these people are basically best friends. Like they've been friends since primary, no by high school. Like their relationship is still close, right? I know the girl. She's a very humble person. She's respectful. Like yo, like she's kind. She's giving. Like yo, that was good. So when they got to grade 4, they started adding more people in their cycle, right? Mind you, again, these people have been friends since Yenali, her best friend. They have been friends. Askis. They have been friends since grade 1. So when they got to grade 4, they started adding more people. So now it's about to be the group. So there's like 6 or 8 of them in the group. Like each and every time her friends come over, I would normally see new faces in their group. So that's why I literally have no idea how many are they in the group, because every time when they come over, there's always new faces in their group. So boyale at school, they would hang out together, like they shared food, they practically did everything together. I guess we all know that in groups, in friendship groups are normally divided. Like there's normally 2 people who are best friends, this and that are best friends, this and that are best friends, right? Yes, they are close, but they divided. So bogele gave to lady sleep over. Like wow guys, like this generation of today, but baba, like when I think of me, like when I think of my time when I was their age, like things weren't always like that. Like yo, my parents were strict. They were very strict when it came to doing sleepovers, to having sleepovers and all that. So like like no liar. Like you would lie most of the time and say that you're gonna be doing schoolwork and all that. Can't you skip something? But yeah, so they would normally do sleep. My cousin has never hosted, right? Except this one time. So time went, they grew up together, still in the same school, still close. So when one of them was sick, they would check up on each other. They also did like homework together, right? So guys, here's the climax. When they got to high school, things started going left. So my cousin never really excelled in anything, right? Until they got to high school. That's whereby things started going right for her. So my cousin did good in sports, right? She even made it to the provincials. So their friendship turned sour, right? Some of the girls in the group were starting to be mean and jealous of my cousin. They were even treating her bad. Like things were no longer the same, because she's doing good in sports. She's now the center of attention. So obviously some of the girls were catching feelings. So that's not all. Socho Miguel performed well in both sports and academics, right? She's even in the top 3 as we speak. So with all of that happening, there's that one friend. There's that one friend who's offended by her success. She's jealous of her. She's bad-mouthing her each and every chance she gets. Like, in fact, let me just say she doesn't like her. She doesn't like the fact that she's doing better than her. This one time, her brother threw her a birthday party, right? Mind you, all along, Miguel has never hosted. In Cincinnati, hosting. So this was her first time hosting. So my cousin, her brother, like my cousin is extra, he made sure that he went all out. Yo guys, like the environment was cold. There's this one parent who came with negative energy, more partying. She was like, why are the balloons pink? Why is this like that? Why is this looking like that? Like, oh, she was cold. So it was during the school holidays when her brother threw her birthday party, right? So fine. Monday, they went back to school. My cousin is now announced as the top performing student in class, which was a big mistake. Like, it was a big mistake that the teachers did because it's unnecessary, guys. Yo, it is so cold, you guys. Like, I can't do with this weather. But anyways, a few weeks later, after being announced as the top performing student, Galegio, her marks dropped. Out of nowhere, Njedi Max said it dropped. She went from getting 80s and 90s to getting 40s. We all found it weird because this person was always studying. Time went, she failed 2 of her subjects. So after failing 2 of her subjects, her mother booked her for extra lessons, right? Well, we all thought that maybe she's struggling and that because we all know how kids are. Sometimes they don't like saying things because they normally think that they're gonna get in trouble or something. So her mother booked her for extra lessons, and yeah. So whilst she was attending extra lessons, we started seeing improvement in her results. Her biggest mistake was telling her friends that she's attending extra classes. Yes, you can talk to your friends about everything sometimes, but sometimes it is better to keep some of the things to yourself. Like, there are some things that like, that's whereby everything started going wrong. One morning, she woke up feeling nauseous. She was vomiting and her parents thought that ginyog or something else, but no, it was more than that. Couldn't eat. And mind you, she's a foodie again. Like, she's exactly like me. She takes it after me. When I saw her, like, we eat. When we see food, we don't waste time. So my aunt, her mother, took her to the doctor. The doctor thought that Giddy's stomach cramps and gave her medication. The next day, it got worse. She couldn't do anything. She was sweating, she was vomiting. Worst of all, she couldn't eat. She still couldn't eat. So fine, they took her to another doctor and the doctor thought that it was maybe COVID or something. They ran the test and the test came back negative. The doctor ended up assuming that it's an allergy or something. She was like, maybe she's allergic to some of the food that she ate and that she should be on the lookout of certain food, right? So fine, guys. So during the day, the helper looked after her. I gave her parents work and all that. Mana is getting worse. Every time when she would try to catch up with the schoolwork, she would get annoyed and sick and ended up not doing her schoolwork. Guys, this went on for 3 days. Mwana, every time school, she would end up getting annoyed and throwing her books away. Until this one time, the helper ended up telling her parents that, you know what, how about you guys go see a prophet? Because clearly the doctors can't seem to find out what exactly is wrong with the child. So fine, they went to the prophet and consulted. What the prophet saw was an old lady with my cousin's picture in her hand. So this old lady was holding my cousin's picture, my cousin's photo in her hand. So the prophet explained what had happened. So here's what happened. Remember that lady / parent that I said was giving cold vibes or negative vibes at the party? Apparently she asked her daughter, which is my cousin's friend, to bring her a picture of my cousin. So they took the picture to the old lady. The old lady did her things. What they were trying to do was they were trying to block my cousin from doing well in school. Long story short, the prophet was able to help them. My cousin is doing well in school. Like, she is practically showing that so-called friend of hers and her mother flames. So moral of the story is, beware of your friends. Like, beware of your friends. Because some people come into your life with not good intentions, right? So beware of your friends. Do not go around telling people your plans. Like, just beware of what you do, what you eat, what you say, etc. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Mwah.